Good evening, Yankee fans. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's feeling better, feeling good. Okay, so I complained too much about the lineup. Good. I'm glad that they let me have it a little bit. Good for them. Good for them. But the big stars of this game, of course, Ben Rice and Trent Grisham. Some honorable mentions to Judge and McMahon. And Max Fried, again, with a shouty outing, but we'll take it. We've gained a game. We're now 2.5 games ahead of Cleveland. But we'll go over that right now, everyone. Let's go to the scoreboard. The Diamondbacks 7, Rockies 6, bottom of the 8th. Bottom of the 7th, the Giants 1-0 over the Rays. 6-0 Dodgers over the Padres, top 6. 2-1 Athletics over the Angels, top 3rd. Finals, the Cubs 3, the Pirates 1. The Blue Jays 14, Texas 2. Washington 2-0 over Philadelphia, who got a big blow with Zach Wheeler going on the IL with a blood clot in his arm. The Red Sox got by the Marlins 7-5. The Mets beat the Mariners, where the Yankees picked up a game there too. And, of course, the Milwaukee Brewers, now 14 in a row. Unbelievable. They're 28-4 in their last 33 games. It's incredible. Atlanta Braves helped the Yankees out. They beat the Guardians 10-1. The Astros beat the Orioles 5-4, final in 12. The Royals beat the White Sox 6-2. The Tigers beat the Twins 8-5. And, of course, the big score for us, the Yankees beat the Cardinals 12-8 in a football score. Now I want to welcome everybody to the stream. Jose, how you doing? Celia, Richard, Damien, how you doing? T-Road, Bryce, just to name a few. Dennis, how you doing? Let's see. Thank you, Dennis. I called Rice was going to have a big game, and somebody remembered. I'm so happy. Yeah, Sean, the Yankees shut us up a little bit. But now here's the key. Is Ben Rice going to sit tomorrow? Is Trent Grisham going to sit tomorrow? Because you know what? They're probably going to play, obviously, Bellinger. And they're going to play Stanton. So one of them's going to get shut out tomorrow, guys. But heaven forbid that they don't sit down Anthony Volpe, and what about a shutout to Carabello? The Yankees did everything today. They actually looked like a playoff team. They bunted, they hit and ran. They did so many things for the first time in God knows how long. That was great. That showed finally, whoever were, I hope it's this show that woke them up, because you can't get any worse than that. What they were doing to try to win a game. But as far as Max Fried, I really believe that blister's got to be bothering the heck out of him. I mean, kudos to him that he's trying, but it's not working. It's just not working. It's just, I don't know. Something's not right there. It's just not right. But, hey, listen, it is what it is. It is what it is. Before we go into the chat, let's go over what some of the Yankees did, what the Yankees did tonight as far as the stats, as they always do. So we had 40 at-bats. We had 12 runs, 15 hits, 12 RBIs, 3 home runs, 13 strikeouts, 6 walks. And to break that down, Grissom, 5 at-bats, 4 hits. Rice, 5 at-bats, 2 runs, 3 hits, 7 RBIs. Incredible game and a home run. Judge, 3 at-bats, 1 run, 2 hits, 2 RBIs, 1 home run, 1 K. Chisholm, 3 at-bats, 1 RBI, 2 strikeouts. Dominguez, 5 at-bats, 2 hits, and an RBI, 2 strikeouts. McMahon finally hit his first home run. He had 5 at-bats, 1 hit, 1 home run, 1 RBI, 1 K. Volpe, 0 for 5 with 3 strikeouts. Wells, 5 at-bats, 1 hit, 1 run, 2 Ks. Carabello had a very nice game. 4 at-bats, 3 runs, 2 hits, a stolen base. I guess it was one stolen base. As far as the pitching, Max Fried, 5 innings, 8 runs, 7 earned, 5 innings, 8 hits, 7 runs, 7 earned, 6 Ks, and a walk. Williams came in again and struck out the side again. De Los Santos came in, 1 hit and 2 strikeouts. Leiter Jr. did not do well. 2/3 of an inning, 3 hits, 1 run, 1 earned, 1 K, and Bednar had to come in and put out the fire. So overall, guys, it was not a bad night. It was a nostalgic night for the Yankees because they went back in time and started doing things the way that the Yankees take care of business. So let's get into the chat, and we'll start with, let's see here. Who are we starting with? Jose, I still think the postseason, anything can happen, Joe, and the Yankees can be a dangerous team. We just need the starting pitching to tighten up, and hopefully we go on a nice run like the Brewers. Yeah, we don't have to win 14 in a row, although it would be nice. But, hey, it is what it is. Let's enjoy. We won 2 in a row. Let's go for 3 in a row now tomorrow. I better see that same lineup just about. If they take, I tell you, they got really goal if they take out a Ben Rice tomorrow. I mean, I can understand Grissom. I mean, although I wouldn't like it, but if Bellinger's okay, he's got to get back in the lineup, or keep Grissom in there, put Bellinger in right field, rest Volpe, and put Calabello at shortstop. Nothing wrong with that. It's not a sin, everyone. They're not committing a crime. Let's go to Richard. It all comes down to the playoffs. Hot team. At the time, we win it all. Yeah, Richard. Let's worry about winning at least the wild card, and then we'll have shows. I promise you, all on what has to happen in the playoffs. Let's go to Celia. Hard to believe the Yankees scored this many runs with this lineup we saw before the game. You're right, Celia, and I'm the first one to apologize to them. That's the first thing I told you. But I did say that Rice was going to have a big game, and I'm glad that people remember that because I said he was going to tear it up tonight. I just had that feeling, and he did. So thank you, Celia, for that. Richard, show you were ranting about Aaron Judge this morning. You must have been watching because he came out and performed. Yes, Richard, sometimes they got to do that, and a lot of times they listen. So why not? Why not? As I said, I'd be the first one to apologize, and I'm apologizing right now. He had a very good game. He was on every pitch, and that's what we haven't seen from him. He was on every pitch, and that's the beauty of that. D-Train, how you doing, D-Train? Welcome back again. The Yankees are averaging 7 runs when face pitches cannot rely on every game. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Richard. We have to. When the Yankees are averaging 7 runs when free pitches, he can. Yeah, exactly. And the other thing that I want to see from Judge is I'd like to see a 3-run homer, a grand slam once in a while. It won't hurt. It won't hurt. Let's go to Bryce. Joe, Dominguez looks lost in the outfield. What was that first thing? No, I know. That was a bad play. And hopefully they'll talk to him about it. He should have waited for the ball to come down, and then go from there. That was a rookie mistake. That wasn't a great mistake, but let's not hop on it, because you know what? I'm afraid that if they are listening, somehow somebody gets to them. Oh, they'll take Dominguez out of the lineup, and we can't afford that right now. Not at all. Back to Richard. I have to say, I watched most of the game and actually looked like the bats came alive tonight. Yeah, they did. They were on the pitches. They looked like they had a theme for today, except for Chisholm. He just goes up there cutting and slashing. Whatever he wants to, whatever he does, he does. And that approach has got to be changed. He's too good of a player to just guess what he's going to do and then just swing away at craziness. There's no reason for it. No reason. And of course, Austin Wells, all right, he got a solid single. He really did, but come on, man. He's got to do better than that. He's got to hit, and he's got to be smart. But the guy that I'm going to get on a little bit today is Anthony Volpe. I mean, first of all, why is he batting so high? I yell and I scream. When you leave him in the 8th and 9th, he performs. You bring him up, he does nothing. Do you know, until the last at bat, every pitch to him was a strike. He struck out 3 times. They were all strikes. Then he had 2 strikes on him, and he hit that ground ball up the middle, and then he hit another one up the middle. Although he did play a good shortstop. So instead of him getting an F completely, I'd give him like a D+ for tonight. Let's see. Raised by the Wolves. How you doing, Volpe? Should have been bunted. Yes. And Caballero, he bunted. And where does that come from? Tampa Bay. That's why I want to scoop up people from Tampa Bay. I want them to come over to the Yankees. I want that. I really want that. Let's go to Celia. Honestly, this is a hot take, but I think Arabella should be playing more than Volpe. Okay, Celia, I feel you. I feel what you're saying. And I really think that Volpe should rest tomorrow and Jose should go to shortstop. Nothing wrong with that. But Boone there's a love affair with this guy. Listen, I love him too. Grew up, I was with him when he was 4, 5, 6 years old. But I mean, enough's enough. What makes him so darn special than Bellinger, than Grissom, than Dominguez, than anybody else? Rest him. Come on. T-Road, I'm going to make a prediction here. Yankees, Blue Jays, October playoffs. Okay. All right, that's not far-fetched. I understand. But let's get a little before we go cuckoo with the playoffs. Let's get a little bit more comfortable. We now have a 2.5 game lead on the Indians. Now, let's keep it flowing. Let's keep it going. Katie, how you doing, Katie? How's the doggy? How's it going? Great win for the Yankees. How's everyone? Everyone's good, Katie. We're of course, every time the Yankees win, everybody's happy. Everybody is very happy. Hey, Pedro, welcome to the stream. I don't have to remind everybody, but if you're new to the stream, please subscribe to the channel. It's all free to you guys. And also press the like button when the show finishes, and show the show some love. We appreciate it. I don't know if you guys heard, but we're going to have a really exciting stream on Wednesday night. Jason Michaels, who was with us as a guest, the former Philadelphia Philly, is going to come on on our play-by-play. Thanks to Ken the Ugly Truth, who's given us the okay to do the stream, being the fact that he's on assignment. And we're going to be doing it. And Evan's going to be the lead announcer. And Jason Michaels is going to be your Paul O'Neill for the night. and I will just be there to be the third wheel. So we're really looking forward to that to everyone. The link is already out. Jason already told me that in between innings, he'll be more than happy to answer questions. But let me tell you, folks, he's going to tell you the truth. He is really going to tell you the truth. He is a friend of Aaron Boone. And he says, I got nothing to lose but to tell the truth. And he's going to tell you some stuff. So if I were you, and you before you make a judgment on Aaron Boone, please come and watch this stream. Because if you didn't see our video, what he said, then you've got to talk to him live. So get ready, folks. If you're a Boone basher or whatever, you must come and see this stream on Wednesday night at 7:30. Right here live on NY Yankee Mania. By the way, we are doing the play-by-play tomorrow in the afternoon, where Evan's going to call the game. I am going to be in the background giving you up to date in all of the scores and all. Evan did a great job before, and he's going to do another great job tomorrow. And like I said, but you have to. If you don't listen to the show, then don't talk to me about Boone, because you're going to really hear. You're going to hear about Boone, and you're going to hear a little bit more insight to what goes on with analytics and all. And I'm telling you, it's going to be really a very, very cool stream. All right, waiting in the wings over here, we have Ken, the Ugly Truth. He called a great game. Well, it's always great when the Yankees win. And Ken is, I'm sure, going to give us his insight, what he liked, what he didn't like, and so on. So without any further ado, let's bring up Ken. Hey, how you doing, big guy?
A little bit tired today.
I'm sure you are. I'm sure you are. So give us your well, first of all, a lot of people a little down on Max Fried. What did you see, and what do you think is going on?
Well, they announced pretty much what's going on with him during the game. Matt Blake is adjusting his grips on the ball to try to take his pitching to the next level, and he's working through stuff.
Okay.
What am I eating? I'm eating a chocolate chip cookie since I didn't eat dinner.
And he's nice enough to come on here, so we give him a pass. There's no problem. The guy's been hungry for the last 3 hours, so I totally understand.
I went with my family to the aquarium today. We were there for 6 hours.
Wow.
And then I came back just in time to hop on and do the stream.
Awesome.
So, no opportunity to eat.
Well, before we get into anything else, how's your mom doing?
She hadn't had this big a smile on her face in a long time.
Oh, that's fantastic. God bless.
She loved being with the grandchildren or great grandchildren, and she had a good time.
God bless. Oh, that's so good to hear, Ken. And many, many more days like that. Now you guys are leaving tomorrow, correct?
Right around 12 o'clock.
Well, safe trip, and give her a hug from NY Yankee Mania, please, as we're always thinking about her and always saying prayers. So, I'm glad everything is working out. And again, thank you for letting us do the play-by-play tomorrow and on Wednesday. Again, very, very kind of you, and we thank you so much here on NY Yankee Mania.
Where's all your support? There's nobody here tonight?
They're probably gonna be a little bit late if they come on. I mean, I'm not gonna be on till 3 o'clock in the morning, that's for sure, because I have an 8:30 stream to do. But
that's right. Appreciate it.
One went to the Giant Jet game. Evan went to the Giant Jet game, which I believe the Giants won pretty big, but I don't think it really matters. I mean, obviously, and and George is probably going to come on. We'll see. But listen, everybody's out partying. It's a Saturday night, so it's fine. Let's get some questions. Ken, best wishes for your mom. That's T Road.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Jose says excellent news on your mom. Let's see. Dennis, Nitin on a date. Whoa, Dennis, how do you know? And what do you know that we don't know? And I know what he's doing because he called me about 15 minutes ago, and he's celebrating galore, and he's still celebrating his birthday. But that's great, Dennis. Thank you coming back to the screen. Let's see from Bryce. Great to hear, Ken. God may bless her a lot more. All right. That's what I love about you guys in the stream. You guys, you're so caring and so wonderful. Everyone subscribe, thumbs up. It's a great show here. Thanks, T-Road. I really appreciate that. Let's see. Joe, can you pull my name? What is can you figure that one out? Can you pull my name? Let's see. Wishes to Ken. He's wishing you the best with your mom. I'm sorry, Bryce.
Most appreciated.
Just saw it. Richard, you're not gonna like what I'm gonna say to the Yankees starting pitching is not good enough to go anywhere. They cannot score. This means runs every game. It won't happen. Well, Ken, as a pitcher yourself, and as broadcasting a lot of the Yankee games, what do you say to that?
Well, everybody's entitled to their opinion. I don't know what facts that's based on. Heel has come back and he's pitching strong. Warren has pitched strong. Don has pitched strong.
Yeah, I agree. Jose says 22 watching here and only 10 likes. Let's help out the channel with a free thumbs up, chat. It's free to do. Let's go Yankees. Well, thank you, Jose. Well, a lot of people, what they do is they wait till the end of the stream too, because sometimes if they go to it and then they don't come back or something happens to your computer or something. So, but thank you. I totally agree with you. Let's see. Jordan, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. He's a boy. Wish I could send pictures in the chat. He's the cutest little guy. Okay, so you guys, are you talking about dogs? Or are you talking about newborns? What are you talking about? Because I do know that Katie has a new doggie, and we want to see a picture, and she's not showing us yet. So let's go here. And what did you say? It was like a yellow lab. We want to see it, baby. We want to see it. Let's see. Katie, all right. Congratulations. Oh, okay. What's the puppy's name? What is the puppy's name, big guy? We have to know these things. Come on. Grog. Celia, I'd like to see Calabrella play shortstop. Volpe seems to come back strong after a few days off. Yeah, Ken, that's a question to you. You think it would be good if you want to keep Jose in the lineup, that tomorrow would be a nice day to rest Volpe?
Well, Caballero showed his grit today. Good at bats. Didn't have to worry too much about his fielding. He's a more natural infielder than he is an outfielder. Not sure exactly where we would go for an outfielder. The reports that came out The reason Stanton wasn't in the lineup today is he's having a hard time recovering from playing out in the field. Been, 2023 since he actually played out in the field at all.
Mm-hmm.
Played several games. So that's understandable. And Bellinger wasn't in the lineup because of an illness that he's been fighting for the last few days.
Exactly. No, I listen. I agree. My worry is that he's not gonna put Ben Rice in the lineup tomorrow, which I think is ridiculous. I really think it's ridiculous if he doesn't play tomorrow. Ken.
I don't see why he wouldn't put Ben Rice in the lineup. Goldie is still nursing a sprained knee.
Mm-hmm.
He's been able to take a couple of short shots. He hasn't taken an at bat since he hurt his knee.
Yes. No, you're right. Celia, I do see what Richard is saying because in the postseason, you would think it's going to be Fried, Rodon, and Eel. If Fried continues to pitch like this, I can't see the team having much success. Well, listen, there's at least 5 more starts at least for Fried, I would think, right, Ken, at this point? At least 5 more starts, maybe a 6th. Might be covered. Yeah, probably. So he's got some time to straighten things out. And again, but that's not even that's a small point. I think he will come back and be okay. What worries me is, I liked what I saw tonight, the hitting and running, the stealing. I don't care if they got thrown out 1 or 2 times. That doesn't matter to me. At least they're trying things. They're going from first to third. Jose bunted beautifully. These are the things you need to do in the playoffs. You can't rely on bing, 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 bang. It just doesn't work all the time. And that's what we need from this team. And if they
why would we want to grab Nate Lowe off of waivers?
Where do you I'm looking, I don't see that. Where are you seeing that?
It's from NYY-J.
Okay.
Time is 11:12.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Boone seems just to think they all deserve to play. Do you think we should grab Nathan Lowe off of waivers? No, we don't need anybody else. You have Rosario coming back soon. There's a couple of guys coming back. There's no reason for it. They don't have to add. If they're going to add, if they're going to do anything, I want a right-handed catcher. I'm tired of left-handed catchers. We need a right-handed catcher in there. That would help. That would really help. So I see that. But as far as adding more people, I don't see it. Again, there may be like a quick ad, here and there to boost up maybe AAA or something. Maybe they're thinking about bringing somebody in, but somebody up. I mean, as far as the roster, you have Slater coming back. You have Rosario coming back. That's more than enough, guys. You don't need much more. That's my opinion.
The point is that you would end up having to make a roster move. You'd end up DFAing a player for him to come in and be the third first baseman.
Yep. And Williams seems to be on it, a little bit. All right, there's not much on his back, but hey, look at all the strikeouts he's done in the last couple of appearances, if not striking out the side. So they're not going to be so fast in just getting rid of Williams like that, guys. It's not going to happen. He's not going to be DFA'd, that's for sure. It's just not in the cards. That will not happen. But there might be 1 or 2 other things. But by September 1st, I obviously the Yankees could bring up 2 players, and we can go to 28, I believe. So One of them, I believe, is going to be Spencer Jones, and they really should give a shout out to their first baseman in AAA. His name
TJ
is
Rumsfeld.
TJ Rumfield. I don't see that. I mean, he deserves a chance now. At least see what the big club's all about. Maybe put a few innings at first base, get a couple of bats, see what it's all about. Give that kid a chance now. This is the best opening for him because he can audition for first base next year. With Goldschmidt probably either retiring or maybe going back to the Cardinals for all we know. And that Grissom is not Grissom, Cody Bellinger. That could be a toss-up, and we're hearing now a lot of rumblings that the Mets are going to get involved. You know what that happens? Nobody outbids you know who. So if they throw a ton of money at him too, I look for the Yankees to lose out on that. The same way I think that Grisham, every time he gets a hit, it's cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching for him. He's going to get a big 3-year contract, guys. Don't kid yourself. And, I mean, the Yankees may offer the $21 million for the 1 year just to get a draft pick, but that's about it. He's not going to take that. There's no way he's not going to get at least $45 million for 3 years, if not more. So I just don't see it. I really don't. And why? Rumfield's at first base, then move right to starting catcher. They might do that. Austin Wells, every time he's in there, Ken, you're good at the numbers. When Austin Wells is in, are the pitchers pitching better, or are they pitching better to Ben Rice?
There's not enough data to actually judge that because Rice has only started 4 games behind the dish.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like he's been picked as a catcher for any particular pitcher, so I can't answer that one.
Well, I mean, I basically know your feeling on Austin Wells. Would you be comfortable with Ben Rice either a whole year or at least a half a year to be a catcher?
Well, I mean, my opinions of Rice are largely based on his defensive metrics when it comes to throwing runners out at second base. They're really bad. His pop time is slow. His arm isn't strong. He's throwing base runners out at a under 15% clip. League average, I think, is 26, so he's 11 points below average.
Yeah.
Can Rice do any worse behind the dish? I don't think so.
No, not at all.
And
but they're
honestly, if you look at Wells's bat, he was employed because of his clear offensive capabilities from the minor leagues and part of his rookie season last year. But he hasn't hit since August of last year.
Yep, you're right.
Well, we're talking 12 months that this guy hasn't hit. You can talk about sophomore slump, but tonight he got a hit that made him 4 for 57 in his last few plate appearances. 4 for 57 is bad.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good, Ken. That's for sure. Celia says, I will say this, that Bellinger's recent comments that he's making seems like he wants to leave. I hope it's not the case. Well, Celia, you got to remember, he's playing good. He wants the Yankees to show him the money, and he's got to say all those right things. He's got to say that because he ain't, if he's nice and laid back and, listen, I'm going to play for the Yankees, he's not going to get what he wants. So he's got to put a little scare. I mean, regardless if it's true or not, whatever it is, that's his agent starting to put it into his head. You want to stay with the Yankees? We'll get it done, but we want to get it done with some extra money. So I can't blame Bellinger for that. But if there's one player that wants to play for the New York Yankees, it is Cody Bellinger. That you can rest assured. Now, if he doesn't like the contract, if they quote unquote embarrass him with maybe just a little bit of a raise where he can go, let's say, to the Mets and get at least another $40 million, I mean, hey, he's free to go. What are you going to do? The Yankees have to be smart, and you don't want to lose two center fielders at the same time, plus your first baseman, and you're not settled with left field either. Yeah, Ken.
I mean, God's honest truth, he wants to leave. He can kick rocks. He's not irreplaceable. I'd bring freaking Grisham back in a heartbeat.
Okay. Yeah, and he probably will get less than, we will tell you unless somebody really wants Grissom really bad. And, but yeah, he'll cost less, no question about it. But I would miss Cody Bellinger's, no matter where you put this guy, he's just great. He's a good first baseman. He's a great outfielder no matter where you put him. He could DH for you. He can run. Let's face it, he can do it. He can basically do it all. I mean, yes, does he go in slumps? Of course he does. Has he had some down years? Yes, he has. His hit to the outfield ratio has gone down. But he's good one year and he's mediocre the next. Then he's good. Then he's not that great. So he goes back and forth. So we have to make a decision, guys. If the Yankees came to us right now and said, we can keep one, we can't have both, tell me who you guys would take. In my opinion, I'd still go with Bellinger. Ken, out of the two, you go with Grissom?
Yep.
Okay, so we've got 1-1, guys. Break the tie. Who would you rather have if the Yankees came to you and said Belly or Grissom for next year? Okay, so Celia gives us Belly 100%. D-Train, Belly 100%. Bryce, Belly 100%. Bill O, Belly 100%. NYYJ, Belly all day long. Celia, oh, I already said Celia. So I think you're outnumbered, Ken. No, I don't mean to laugh. I'm just saying. I just think that a lot of people really like Belly. They like what he brings to the table. He can go from center field to first base, where Grissom probably could play, left field, right field, center field. But I think Belly just brings more, and I think more protection for Aaron Judge. Unless, and they're not gonna go after Tucker. We know that. That's not gonna happen. They're not gonna be spent. If they're gonna spend $550 on Tucker, I would fall off the chair right now. It won't happen. So they're better off giving Belly 200 and whatever, Grissom 100 and whatever, and they'll save a lot of headache. And they know that these guys can handle New York. I mean, probably Tucker can, but hey, do you want to start all over again? Do we need to start? You started with Soto, he left. Started with this guy, he left. You need guys that will stay in New York City for a while. And I think it's time. They just have to. Richard, hey, Ken, it has to be foolish if he thinks the player is loyal to the team. Ken has the loyalty to the Yankees. The player has loyalty to his wallet. Okay, well.
I have to be foolish?
No, I think I might be saying about me or his agent. Ken has to be foolish if he thinks a player has. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Ken has to be foolish if he thinks a player has loyalty to the team. Ken has loyalty to the Yankees. The player has loyalty to his wallet.
Well, that's an asinine statement, honestly, because you didn't hear me say anything about player loyalty to a team. So why would you make the supposition that that's what I think?
All right. Well,
Players have loyalty to the wallet. Well, sure, some of them do. That's a blanket statement. You can't say every player has loyalty to his wallet.
How
There are
about
plenty of
Judge?
players that have stayed with the Yankees on cheaper deals.
How about Judge? He stayed for the money. He didn't stay for the money.
If they don't want to play for the team, kick rocks. They can leave. No player is irreplaceable on any team.
Wow. Okay. Let's see. I wanted to bring up, let's see, Bryce. Hey, Joe, proud of your channel and how far you've come. You deserve all the success coming with all the hours you've been putting into this amazing, to all of this amazing. It's amazing. Looking forward to the play-by-play with Michaels. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm just, my thing is I just want to have a really, really nice stream. I think I have some of the best creators with me, and one is sitting right in front of me right now. And Ken has rah-rahed me from day one, and we basically started our channels together. I think he was on maybe a couple of weeks before me, and he basically took me under his wing, and we became like brothers. So I give the shout out to Ken, because even though I did radio, this was totally different for me. And he showed me the ropes. He stood with me. He didn't have to do that. And it's not only Ken, it's a few others here on the stream, like a Nithin. Nithin has been fantastic. Everybody here has rah-rahed me, and it only gives me more of a oomph to do more for you guys, and a lot more. And I work very hard every day. And Ken knows I'm up at all times thinking, what can we do better? What can we bring? And one of the things is I want to get more subscribers. I'm being totally honest with everyone, because with the stream going well, YouTube chimes in with some commercials. Things go about. I'm working independently. I'm working out deals to bring sponsors here, and the best program I can, working feverishly for you guys and for creators too, because they have a break to come on and do their thing, and I give them free ambiance to do what they want, what they can do, and luck has been on my side, and I thank St. Anthony and the good Lord all the time for the people that they've brought me here. So, thank you for that, Bryce. That makes everything that I'm trying to do for all of you worthwhile. Ken, as I always tell you, and not that you're right in front of me, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's all I can say to you. And I really appreciate it. And of course, to everybody in the chat, like a Bryce, like Real Bill, T Road, Richard, just so many people here, Celia, all of you. You guys have been with me since the start, and I can't thank you guys enough. It's always a pleasure to make you guys whatever I can do. Bill, you're another one. D Train. I don't want to leave anybody out. I'm sorry. T Road. As I said, Celia before, just to name a few: Bob Rizzo, John Ferrazzo, Jeff, Anna, Katie, all of you have been extremely so nice to me. And even if I'm not feeling well, what you send me, what you do is just an amazing part that just makes me drive every day. Hey, listen, we got a show at 8:30 in the morning. It is 11:30 at night. I don't care, because I know if I can make one person happy, I'm doing the best that I can. And look at Ken. Ken was on the air for about 3 hours. He didn't have to come on. I asked him, I said, I would love to have you and share some thoughts about the Yankee win. And what did he do? He came on. And that's respect and loyalty that you have in this business. If you have that, you're going to go a long way, and you're going to get rewarded. And to you, the listeners and the viewers, you're getting rewarded because you're getting the best we possibly can give you. And it's still going to get better. From Ken's channel to my channel, I will put that up against anyone. Anyone. I don't care if we're here 2 months or 10 years. This is what it's all about. He goes wherever, assignment to take care of family matters. But what happens in the end? He comes on, he does his stream. Why? Because he loves it. And he loves the people that stay with us. And we work as a unit. All of you should be very proud of yourselves, because you've made it. You're making us something to be very proud of. And I am very proud of my stream. I am very proud of Ken's stream, because we help people. You may be down and out that day, but he can make you laugh. I can make you laugh. I can make you cry too, but But and I don't mean to be coming off as a sermon here, anybody, but once in a while, I like to give you people, each and every one of you, your due. And I'm always going to do that. I don't care if we have 50,000 subscribers or one. You will always be top notch in my book. All of you. Everybody that's with me in the morning, in the afternoon, at night. Nobody has to do it. It's not a paid situation right now. But we do it because we love you, the fans. And we're all fans at the end of the day. Ken, can you say a couple of words? I would really appreciate it while we're doing this.
Well, I don't know how old Ken is, but I can't imagine that he hasn't seen what happened to baseball over the past 30 to 40 years. Well, Joe and I are the same age. My first official Yankee game that I saw in person was in 1968. If that gives you any impression. Saw it with my father at Old Tiger Stadium. People generally don't make bank being content creators. Folks that work this type of a deal do it for the love of the game, love of the team. They don't do it because they're going to get rich. That's just a fact of life.
Oh, I agree. And T-Road, thank you. Ken and Joe are awesome. Thank you.
I've called play-by-plays from good, the bad, the ugly, because I support the team. I support the players on the team, regardless of what people think. A fan doesn't give up on their squad. They're not waving the white flag if times are bad. I don't remember. I read a comment earlier that the Yankees are on the verge of a rebuild. Joe, have you ever heard of the Yankees doing a rebuild?
Not even with CBS. Not even with them.
With those crappy teams in the 80s, we didn't rebuild then.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. and it's not so much that they had crappy teams in the 80s, Ken. They had the
They had no
hitting.
pitching. They had
They
no
had no
pitching.
pitching. Yes, that is 100% true. I mean, and every pitcher they brought in just kept getting smacked around. It was incredible. After I mean, just insane. I mean, just look at that lineup. Some people may not know, but obviously you've heard of Ricky Henderson. You've heard of Dave. Just get this for a minute. Ricky Henderson, Dave Winfield, Don Mattingly, all in the same lineup, and that's just to name you a few guys. And they couldn't go forward. I mean, they had a squad, but no pitching. The pitching, then they did have a Dave Righetti. They had an getting older Ron Guidry, but then everybody else was just, they might win a game here and there, but the Yankees had a slug. I know there were games the Yankees were up 10-2 and lost. 10-2 and lost. You know how many times? I can't even count. I really, really can't count, but I can tell you, I love the team. They were fun to watch. Of course, the greatest thrill I have ever had is seeing all these world championships, and working for them and being there and being around the team. And that made me a better person. That made me understand what baseball and sports is all about, because I did not understand it growing up. When I got a little bit older, and I was covering the Yankees actually at 14 years old, then I started growing up real fast. And that was the best thing that ever happened to me. The best. I wouldn't trade it for the world, because it showed me that they're as human as you and me. And they may have more money, but at that time, everybody was making a living. The players weren't going crazy. Do you know what somebody sitting on the bench was getting? No, just the World Series share was only like $21,000. Now you know what it is? What, $500,000 to the losers? $380,000, $400,000 to the losers? It used to be $30,000. That's no joke. You ask a Lou Piniella, ask a Reggie, a Greg Nettles, any one of those guys. The winner got like 58. I remember exactly. As a matter of fact, I'm looking at the article in my mind. The winner got the 78 Yankees, $58,000. The loser got $29.50. Now they make that in one game. Ken is about to laugh. He's about to explode. It's funny, but it's true. It's really true. Evan, thank you. Huge respect to the both of you. Well, we have a lot of respect for you, Mr. Young Man, that you are. You have been very loyal to the program and very loyal to the fans, and we appreciate you big time. Trust me, Evan. And thank you for everything. But Ken, listen, I know that you're tired. You got a big day again tomorrow. You got a long drive. You got church. You got to see your beautiful mom and family. So I want to take you away from all of that. But I do need a promise from you that I want a big hug to your mom from me and NY Yankee Mania and my family to yours. I thank you very much. Here we go. But give your final thoughts before you go. Can't just let you go without saying your final thoughts.
Well, in my open panel stream the other day, the question was brought up: have the Yankees turned the corner? Taken 2 out of the 3 from the Twins, taking 2 so far from the Cardinals, possibly 3 tomorrow. You'll be calling that one. I'll be listening from the background.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And you go get some rest, Ken. We thank you so much, and just have a good evening. Go eat a little something more than a chocolate chip cookie, please.
Yeah.
And rest up because you have a nice drive to go tomorrow. I'm not sure
You
if
know
you're the
what?
only one. I'm not sure you're the only one.
Here's one for you.
Go ahead.
Since I come up to bring the great grandkids to see Ma, my vision has gone back to 100% normal.
Oh, congratulations.
I haven't had to wear the eye patch in 3 days now.
Oh, that's wonderful.
I drove for the first time without an eye patch 2 days ago.
Excellent.
Feeling a lot better with regard to that. Still have to wear these goddamn reading glasses for some reason. I never wore glasses before, and it's sort of annoying. But I can read like Richard's comments, D Train, Billow. Without the glasses, I can't see jack.
Wow.
So glad that I got injured in May, and I've been had a lot of issues since then.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to be getting back to norm.
Well, they did say a few months, right? They did tell you that.
Set up to 6.
Up to and you get and it's moving. So, great. I'm so happy that that's happening, and you could ditch the glasses, but you don't want cataracts. So, I mean, not that it's the worst operation in the world, but once you have a cataract and you have 2 cataracts, that's it. 99% you're ready for ditching the glasses and they put the glass in your eyes, and that's it. You're set for life. But you don't need it. If you don't have cataracts, don't wish for them. Keep those glasses on. It's no problem.
Yeah,
But
that's a fact.
again, thanks, Ken. Thank you so much, and we will definitely see you when you get back. And thank you for the opportunity for tomorrow, and definitely for Wednesday. Thank you.
Knock it out of the park.
We're going to try.
A good job. He's energetic.
We're going to try, and we want the Yankees to win, of course. So
and
good night, and love to the family.
Before I left my stream, I plugged y'all for tomorrow's games. So
thank you.
A lot of the subscribers that are in my stream show up in yours.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Ken.
Let's go Yankees.
You got it. Thank you, Ken. Good night, and God bless you all. Take care. All right, you heard it all, everyone. Richard, I want to take your comment. So I do understand, Richard, and I appreciate you respecting me. I totally respect it. I understand what you're saying. I'm just saying that there's the loyalty. I mean, I'm kind of agreeing with you. There is no loyalty except a guy like Aaron Judge. He stayed. He wanted to stay. Under no circumstances did he want to leave. So I can't blame him. I can't blame. But there are people, like you said, that just want to be here for the money. They want to, some of them make it in 1 year and some of them don't. Juan Soto had a fantastic year, and he got a boatload of money to go along with his reputation. Devin Williams right now is not going to he might have been the greatest reliever in the last 3 years, but right now he's not going to get a boatload of money. Somebody's going to get he's going to get a contract that's going to be great for the team, and he finds his way again, and they're going to reap the benefit of it. And then he's got to wait like 2 years, whatever contract he signs, because he's not signing with the Yankees. That's not happening. I can guarantee. That's a guarantee. That's just like death and taxes in my mind. That's a real guarantee. Weaver, on the other hand, he may come back. But I'm not, again, the bullpen is the least of our worries later on. So I'm not too concerned, too much about that. I really am not. But no, Richard, I do understand where you're coming from. I really do. But I'm just saying my passion for this, for you guys, is worth its weight in gold. That's all I'm asking. You see, Joe, what I believe Joe understands 1 year salary for middle of the road player. I'm not talking about a young player or a superstar. 1 year makes enough for a lifetime. Right, exactly. Right on the head, Richard. You're 100% right. D-Train, I believe Belly will stay with the Yankees, make a respectful offer. It's equal. Hopefully he stays. Well, he's got to say this, D-Train, because he knows that he wants to be a Yankee. Scott Boras knows he wants to be a Yankee, but he also knows that he wants money in his pocket. He's only going to play the game maybe, 7, 8 more years? And that's it. And they go on to something else. So he's going to want to get the best contract he can. So if he's got to say something like, well, I'm going to opt out of the contract probably, and I'm going to go, of course he's going to do that. Any smart man would do that. Jacob Pedruzzi, thanks for joining us. I am doing well. How are you doing? I hope you're really doing really, really super. There are a lot of new faces here, especially in the email here. And I just want to make sure everybody, please, as you're coming, subscribe to the channel. Remember, don't forget our deal, 500 subs, everyone. We're going to have 3 prizes. Third prize is going to win $25 on a question. Second prize is going to win $50 on a question. And then a nice $100 bill for the first prize. And that's all that comes with a 500. When we hit 500 subs, we're not that far away. I'm not going to tell you how much we have. You go on NY Yankee Mania and find out. That's going to be your homework for today. So the 2 things that I need is that, and I need the 35, now 36% of all the people that are already on here for an hour and don't subscribe. I need some of you. I don't mean all of you. If you don't want to come up, if you're really shy to move from where you're listening to us on X or wherever on YouTube, but just some of you come and just subscribe and press the like button. I mean, I know for a fact that Wednesday game that we're going to be doing live with a former Major League player who's actually going to talk really hard truth about your New York Yankees. He knows a lot about the Yankees. Aaron Boone is a very good friend of his. Now, you want to hear good hard story? You want to hear? You can ask questions. He's going to answer you. I'm telling you that. The stream is out. So go on there and put your questions in there. And I promise you I'm going to get to as many questions as I can. I don't know if he's going to be on for the whole game, but I know he's going to be on there for a certain amount of, for a good portion of the innings. And I'm sure if you guys make him really comfortable, he'll probably stay. He loves this. He absolutely, and he teaches kids how to bat, how to feel, how to get emotion out, how to do things in the world of professional baseball. This is what we need. This is what we need. All right, let's go to, does anybody know how Cliff Johnson is doing? Wow, that's a great question. Wow. The Yankees forgot about him when he got into a fight with Goose Gossage in the shower, and Goose Gossage went on at that time it was the DL in 1979. That was a year to forget, because the only good thing about 1979 is the Yankees got back my idol Bobby Mercer, and then 2 months later, I just don't even, I cringe to hear about Thurman Munson. So that was a year to forget. It was an absolute year to forget. But I will find out for you, T-Road. I promise you, and I'll come back with an answer for you. I'll ask a question to somebody in the know. Aaron Judge is the most polite player. I had the opportunity to talk to him on an away game for a few minutes. He's very polite. Yes, he is. and he's a kid at heart. He likes his Looney Tunes. He likes all of that stuff because he loves kids. He absolutely loves kids. And now he's got a beautiful baby of his own. And that baby is going to be very, 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 very lucky. He's got two wonderful, beautiful parents. I took my nephew to a Yankee game at Yankee Stadium the year before Thurman Munson died and caught a foul ball and gave it to my nephew and the Thurman Munson bat. Yeah, Thurman was just, one thing about Thurman, he was a little hard-nosed, but you have to remember one thing, Richard. Thurman was hurt just about every day from 1976 on. He played in pain. He didn't want anybody to know about it, but he just had to go from the stadium home stadium, get his injuries out of the way, whatever he needed to do. He wasn't going to show too many people what was going on, but that man was suffering big time. I saw it with my own two eyes, or four eyes now with glasses, and trust me when I tell you, he was limping. He was suffering, but he played for the fans. He had an obligation, he felt, and he did it, and he went through it. And he loved his family so much. Unfortunately, he died for them with that plane crash because he had to see his family, and he got an okay because he had the license to fly. So, let's see. What else? Now, Bates is saying I'm wrong. What, Apollo? So, what am I wrong about, guys? I got to go back up here to see what are you saying? What am I saying that's so wrong? Let's see. The Yankees are very lucky. They have loyal fans. St. Louis, same thing. But look how Major League Baseball has destroyed the game. They completely ignored steroid era for money. I can go on. I can go on. Yeah, no, you're right. They wanted home runs. They wanted home runs. So that's basically what it is. They did it. That's why they had the Bonds, they had the Sosas, they had the Maguires, they had all of that, So, and that's it. So yeah, here we go with that 6-7 again. Come on, guys, give me a break with that. 6-7, okay, you got it. 6-7, whatever that means. I have no idea. I'm concentrating on a big show. I can't. I'd love to fool around, but I can't. I need to go forward, guys. Anyway, let's see. Just a couple more minutes, guys, because I have the morning stream coming up, and I really, really need to rest. Anyway, we are coming towards the end. I want to thank each and every one of you for coming on the stream. And taking some time out after the Yankee big win. We did gain on Cleveland. We didn't climb on Toronto or the Red Sox, but the Mariners we gained a game, so that's good news. Little by little, baby steps, we keep going and going, and I won't be satisfied until it's after one hand. So right now it's 2.5. Let's keep it going. Tomorrow's another big day, guys. We're going to have our morning stream, coffee, bagels, pancakes, you name it, and Yankee talk and Yankee recap. No pregame show because it's going to lead into our play-by-play with Evan and myself here on Yankee Mania. And I believe the game is 2:15 tomorrow. Just want to make sure. Because I put it in the stream, but a while. Yes. So we're going to come on at 2 o'clock tomorrow. So after the 8:30 stream, we come on at 2 o'clock, and we're going to do the play-by-play. and all of that. We may do a post game right after that, or we may do the post game a little bit later on in the night. We will let you know tomorrow. So thanks again, everyone. Please subscribe to the channel. You know, there's a lot of things coming on and a lot of things for you. Look at our videos. Look at our video with Jason Michaels that we just did a couple of days ago. And I think you'll really enjoy it. So with that in mind, God bless you all. We will see you tomorrow morning at 8:30. Again, as you're going out, the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please tell people, your friends, your family, your foes. It doesn't matter. Anybody that likes the Yankees, sports in general, because we are also going to be doing entertainment. I really appreciate it. God bless you all. God bless America. Let's go, Yankees. We will see you tomorrow morning. Happy Saturday night. And again, happy birthday, Nathan. If you're out there, keep enjoying yourself. We'll see you all tomorrow morning. Good night, everyone.